I'm going to get started. So tonight, again, you can use whatever you've got. I'm going to focus on the tubes. Do those options myself, but you always got your dumbbell options. In some cases, you've got your body weight options as well. But tonight, I'm focusing on tubes. Let's march it right. Warming up, elbows tucked, palms are down. Keep those hands where they are. We're going to step and lift your knee up to our hand. In 5, 6, 7, 8, step, knee. Lift that knee. Work those hip flexors. Loosen up your hamstrings and your glutes. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Next, we'll open up our hips. Bring your knee out to the side. Bring your elbow to your thigh. Bring your thigh to your elbow. Keep it going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Next is hamstring curls. We'll step and curl. We'll chop the arm. Try to pick your back side. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lunging forward on the right for 8. I flip my arms up and down, warming up rotator cuff. Keep it going. 4 more. 3, 2. Lunging to the right side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Launching backwards on the right. Sweeping the arms up if it's comfortable. Up and down. Helps to pack your shoulders. Keep it going. 4, 3. Next, let's go forward on the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next, left side lunge for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Finally, let's go backwards on the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake it out. I'm going to start with legs today, and I think I'll start with some lunges. We just practice those. I'm going to use a medium or heavy-ish tube for this if you've got it, or just grab 2 dumbbells. We're doing 4 sets, 1 whole set back on the right, 1 whole set back on the left, and repeat. You might do some heel raises in between. You probably will. So if you've got your tube, let's ground it under your left foot, under the arch of your foot so it's nice and braced and anchored. Step back with your right foot and rack your handles. You hold them forward or backwards, however it works for you. Come up, lunging back on that right leg. 5, 6, 7, 8, lunge and lift. Left foot stays grounded. Let's inhale back and exhale up. Let's go for 12, 11, 10, 9, and lift for 8, 7, up, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. We'll switch feet. We'll ground with the right foot. Make sure the tube is under the arch. Step back with the left foot so you can rack your weight. You rack your tubes. Waist and be at your side. Lunging back. Back it up. Inhale, exhale. Bend and extend. Lower and lift. For 12, 11, 10, 9, home stretch, 8, 7, 6, almost there, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Now, Feel free to grab a chair or go to a counter for heel raises. First set, we'll keep our knees straight, parallel feet. We'll lift our heels for 8, 7, 6, 5, up for 4, 3. Next, up for 3 counts, down for 1. Lift, 2, 3, and lower. Exhale for 2 and 3. Inhale back down. Up, 2, 3, down. One more time. Regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's shake that out. Take a breath. We'll come back for more lunges. So grab your dumbbells if you're using dumbbells. Grab your tube if you're using tubes. We'll go back to anchoring with the left foot. Under the arch as always. That right foot steps back so we can sink. If you're using a tube, you're going to rack the handles. Everybody stand up to start. Lunging back on the right, back and up. Inhale, exhale. Then extend. Keep it going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 up. 6, 5, home stretch. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Let's move that tube to the right foot. Step back with the left foot so we can sink. And rack the handles. So just bring your waist to your side. We'll all stand up. Lunging back on the left. Back and up. Inhale, exhale. Then extend. Lower and lift. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Almost there. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Put that tube aside for a moment. Let's go back to our chair or counter or whatever we got for heel raises. This time, we're going to bend our knees. Keep the knees bent. Now lift your heels for 8, 7, 6, 5. Home stretch. 4, 3, 2. Half time. And lift 2, 3, 4. Lower 2, 3, 4. Up and down. 2 more like this. Up, down. One more time. Regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Sink deeper. Draw your abs in. Lift your sternum. Pack your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. Nice. Let's shake that out. Now we'll bring one foot forward, the other foot back, keeping the toes pointing forward, keeping the hips square to the front. Inhale, exhale. Lunge on the front leg. Keeping the back leg straight and really grounding down that back heel into the mat or floor. Get that nice ga 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 gastrocnemius stretch. We'll soften the knee, shorten the stance. Heel is still down, now we're leaning forward, hinging at the ankle for that soleus stretch. Takes a few seconds for the muscles to release. Let's shake that out, and we'll switch feet. That foot that was in the back comes forward, the foot that was forward comes back. Toes are still pointing forward, hips are still square. Inhaling and exhaling to lunge. Grounding that back heel down. Keeping that back leg straight. That gastrocnemius stretch. Now, shortening our stance, softening our knee, leaning forward for the soleus stretch. I'm going to shake that out. Let's see now. All right. Now, let's do a chop variation. If you are a tube person, we're going to use our tube on the side at about chest height to do kind of a lunging twist. Like this. Stepping out and twisting. Keeping that spine nice and aligned. If you are a dumbbell person, you can take one dumbbell, stick it over your left shoulder to start. I'll give you our usual choptions. You can have a wide stance and just chop to the right, bending that knee and straightening that leg. The left leg will stay straight throughout. Second option is actually just have two options tonight. Is to step out and in with each chop. We'll do 16 on each side. So we'll do 16 on one side, we'll switch sides. So choose two dumbbell. If it's dumbbell, are you wide, are you close to stepping out each time? Stack your spine, pat your shoulders, and chop out and in. Twist it. Keep that spine long as we rotate and chop for 12, 11, 10, 9. Make sure your knee points towards your toes. Keep it aligned. 6. Home stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Whatever you just did, you won't be surprised to hear. We're doing the other side now. So set yourself up. And let's chop. 16. Or lunge and twist. Rotating through the core. Either way. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice. Catch your breath. Do one more thing. Never done in my toning class, but in my step class I do it sometimes. I call it halftime squat. So the way we'll do it here is we'll start at center and we'll squat and press and squat side to side. Pick up the pace. We'll squat and lift. Squat. Now, if you've got dumbbells, you can rest those dumbbells on your shoulders to do the exercise. If you have a heavier dumbbell, you can hold it in front of you, or you can just use body weight. Body weight will work just fine. Let's squat it out right and left. We'll go right and center and left and center. Push your hips back. Make sure your knees point towards your toes. For 12, 11, 10, 9 and lift. 8. Inhale, exhale for 6. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. You got the idea. We'll do it again. I think we'll do it again for fun. For what I call fun. We'll do a halftime squat in the middle. So, we'll do 8 regular, 8 halftime, and a regular. That'll be fine. Choose your weight if you're using it. Pat your shoulders. Starting to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, half time. Squat 2, 3, 4, center 2, 3, 4, squat 2, 3, 4, and lift it. And squat, and lift, and sink, and rise. For 4, and up. 3 more, and lift. For 2, get ready. After 1, guess what? Back to regular time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Catch your breath. Let's stretch out our quads. Grab a chair or a counter or whatever you've got handy. Let's shift the weight to the right foot and bend the left leg. Grab the foot or ankle. Now, pull up and away from your backside. Don't do this. Don't pull it in. Pull it up and open. Keeping your chest lifted. Stacking your spine. Opening your hips and quads. Shake it out. Let's switch sides. Ground your foot. Bend your leg. Grab your foot or ankle. Pull up and back. Your quads. Open your hip flexors. And breathe. Just relax, shake it out. Now let's do some hamstrings. You can do this on the floor. You can just bring one heel forward and fold at the hip crease, pressing your chest down. You can also put your foot up on a chair or your couch or whatever you've got handy. Starting with a tall spine, lengthening the spine, inhaling. Exhaling to fold at the hip crease. Press the chest toward the thigh. Inhaling to lengthen the spine. Exhaling to fold deeper, feeling at the hamstring. Don't make it painful. Don't overdo the stretch. And don't push your leg down. Don't knock out your knee, please. Just let it be a little bit tiny bit soft if necessary. Probably is a little bit soft. Got that hamstring stretched on. Let's rise back up. Check it out. Switch legs. Again, on the floor is fine. Or up on a chair, or whatever you've got. Inhale tall, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge and press the chest forward. Not rounding your back. Half of you are rounding your back. I can know without looking, without seeing. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your gaze forward, not down. That might help you. Keep your spine aligned. Inhale, exhale, sink deeper. And we'll rise back up. Let's get our abductors. Let's round into the right foot. Let's bring the left foot over. Let's push the right hip out. Let's reach over and sway left. Now let's bring the breath into the right side of the rib cage. Expand. As you exhale, you might sink a little deeper. Expand and sink deeper. Feel this all inside here, especially in your hip. Rise back up. Let's shift the weight to the left foot. Bring the right foot over. Let's press the left hip out. Let's reach and sway to the right. And now we're bringing breath to the left side ribs. Inhaling to expand. Exhaling to sink deeper. Inhale, expand. Exhale and sink. A little stretch in the side body, but especially in the hip here. We'll rise back up. All right, that's pretty good for the legs. We've hit it a couple different ways. Laterally and sagittally. Sagittally is this way. Let's do some upper body now. Again, I'm going to use the tube tonight. You can use dumbbells. What I'm going to do is 4 sets of chest presses, but I'll be doing one arm at a time. So I'll do one arm here, then here and here. So my sets are 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can use dumbbells. If you've got a heavier weight, you can do the same thing, unilateral chest press, lying on your back. But if your weights aren't that heavy, your tube isn't that heavy, or you don't like that, just do 4 sets of regular. It'll be enough. So, choose your option. Got what I was going to do already. I'm doing alternating sides, so choose your option. We'll start with 5, 6, 7, 8, and press. Out and in. Keep that spine stacked, those shoulders packed. Don't rock your body. Keep your torso stable for 12, 11, 10. Press for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Catch your breath. If you're doing it with me and switching sides, go ahead. Everybody choose your option. Brace your core. Take a breath. And get ready to press. Out and in. Shoulder pack, back and down. Look at the pecs right across here. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. So why do it this way? Well, 2 reasons off the top of my head. More resistance on the arm, but also more core stabilizing. So I'm pressing from one side, so I'm bracing my core more. Everything's stable. You catch our breath. If you did the 2 with both, want to try it now? You still have 2 sets left. You can still do one arm for each of the next couple sets. Whatever works for you. But try it sometime. You might like it. I can never decide which foot should be forward, so I'm not really saying, but I'm putting the opposite foot forward. It seems to work for me. I'm going to press. Out, in, back and forth. Keep it going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, home stretch, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Got 1 set left. If you're doing both arms, you've got 1 more set of those. Don't think 3 is enough. If you did both, no, you're doing the 4th set too. I know what you're thinking. You think I don't know, but you forget. I'm a little bit psychic. I know what you're doing. So, get ready and press. Out and in, bracing your core, not leaning or rocking. Keep it going for 12, 11, 10, 9. Exhale for 8. Press for 7. Out for 6. 5. Home stretch. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Catch your breath. If you're doing the 2, do this. Grab a handle with each hand and step forward. Let that 2 give you a gentle stretch across your chest. If you're not using the 2, just sit up, squeeze your shoulder blades together and pulse your arms back. Open up the front body. Breathe. If you're pulsing, give it a big pulse to relax. Fall, release the stretch. Nice. That's a great stretch to do anytime, just because you're probably spending a lot more time on your computer lately. You tend to like hunch forward a lot when you do the computer stuff. This is a nice chest opening stretch. You can also do this stepping into a doorway. You can have your hand on the other side of the doorway, and then press out this way. Lots of options. So, we pushed. So now we're going to rhymes with full. Full. Good. Same deal. Rows. Now, if you're doing dumbbells and you've got medium-ish weights, you can do both arms for 4 sets. If you've got heavier weight, you can grab yourself a chair or something and do 1 arm row and alternate sides. If you're doing tubes with me, you can do both arms for 4 sets. Or I'm going to, surprise, do 1 arm at a time and do each side and alternate. So choose your option, stack your spine, tap your shoulders, and get ready to row. Squeeze back your shoulder blade. Now remember, we're not rocking the body. Don't lean back. Split your stance. Keep it stable for 12. 11. Pull for 10. I can tell you're doing it very well. 8. 7. Again. 6. Just a tiny bit psychic. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Catch your breath. Second set, if you're doing 1 arm, we'll switch sides. So choose your option and get ready to row. And pull. Exhale, inhale. Keep it going for 12. 11. Elbows close to the side for these. 9. Halfway through this set. 8. 7. 6. 5. Home stretch. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And rest. So the same things I said before. It's harder because you've got double the resistance on 1 arm, but also you're working harder to stabilize your core. And that's a great thing to do. Because when we do our core work, it isn't always truly functional. We do movements we don't do a lot in life, but just being able to stand and brace your core, meaning you're mostly bracing your core when you're standing around. That's when you can do it the most often. That's what you do the most often. So let's repeat. Again, you can do 2 more sets of both arms if that's what you're doing. Or you can do 1 side. Split your stance. Get ready to pull. And row. Squeeze back that shoulder blade. Keep that sternum lifted. Spine is long. 12. 11. 10. Pull for 9. 8. 7. 6. Long stretch. 4 more. 3. 2. 1. And rest. Switch sides. You're doing tube on your own. You can also like hold at the end for an isometric hold. That's also a nice thing to do. Last set. Get ready. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. And hold. Squeeze back that shoulder blade. Exhale. Inhale. We'll go for 12. 11. 10. Hold for 9. We'll row for 8. 7. 6. Almost there. 4 more. 3. 2. And 1. Rest. Touch your breath. Put down your tubes. Put down your dumbbells. Let's do a little stretch. Let's interlace our fingers and turn our palms out. Press out and slide our shoulder blades apart. So we feel a stretch across the upper back here. Now from here, we shrug up and roll the shoulders back and down and raise the arms overhead. We'll sway to the right. And we'll lift that left side. Breathe and expand. When that last stretch, just in this door side. Back to center. Inhale tall. Exhale, sway left. Just in this door side stretch. And we'll relax. Shake it out. Moving on to shoulders. And I'm going to do the 2. So you want like a medium tube or a lighter tube. Lighter is what I typically would say. But if you've been doing a lot of these, medium might also work. So, if you have lighter dumbbells, Or the tube, I'm doing side raises. If you have dumbbells that are too heavy for this, you can do overhead presses. Work at the same tempo, it'll all be fine. So choose an option. If you're doing the tube side raise with me, we're going to ground one foot. I don't care which foot, we will switch later. So whatever foot comes forward naturally, it's probably your dominant foot, so do that one first. Make a mental note which foot it is. Let's all stack our spines and pack our shoulders. Lift the sternum. Lifting to the side or pressing overhead. Here we go. Up. Working our deltoids, our shoulder muscles. Lift and lower. Keep it going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Almost there. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. If you're doing light dumbbells, prepare for rear delt flies. We'll split the stance, bring one foot forward, hinge the hips, and lift out to the side. If your weights are too heavy for that, bring your palms in and do the rear delt row. So lighter weights can use a longer lever, heavier weights need a shorter lever, so we do the row lifting the elbows, but always pointing out to the side. If you're doing the tube, we'll just slip our hands through the handles. We'll pack our shoulders back and down. Pull the tube a little wider than shoulder width, keeping our shoulders back. We'll pull out to the tube touches our collarbone. Choose your options. And pull. Open up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Try to feel it across the backs of your shoulders, your posterior, your deltoids. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, pull for 6, squeeze those shoulder blades for 5, almost there. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Catch your breath. Let's repeat. Going back to either side raise or overhead press. We're going to do 3 rounds of these. So if you grounded your tube, you're going to switch feet. Stack your spine, pack your shoulders. Everybody get ready. Here we go. Lift, up and down. Exhale, inhale. Out and in. 12, 11, 10, 9, up to 8, 7, 6, long stretch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, catch your breath. We'll do our rear delt option. If you're doing that hinging forward for rear delt flies with dumbbells or rows with dumbbells, let's switch the feet. Again, you probably put your dominant foot forward the first time, so just switch your feet. If you're doing tubes, slip your hands to the handles. Now you know with your tube, as I told you before, if it's too easy, bring your hands closer together, it'll be harder to stretch. If it's too hard, widen your grip, it's easier to stretch it. So unpack shoulders, lengthen the spine, and get ready, out and in. Squeezing shoulder blades together. Keep it going. Feel it across the backs of your shoulders, posterior deltoids for 12, 11. Very important for your posture. Again, very important when you're leaning forward a lot, like your computer. 8. Just counteracts that. Just build strength in the back of your body. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Catch your breath. Did promise you one more set. Everybody make good on that. Take a moment to catch the breath. Whenever you're doing your exercises, if you want to take 60 to 90 seconds between sets, that's considered kind of a standard rest period. It's long enough to catch your breath, but not let the muscles recover completely. If you follow me. We are trying to wear down the muscles. So choose your option, either side raise or overhead press. Spine stacked, shoulders back. Let's lift. Up and down. Out and in. Lift it lower. Keep it going. 12. 11. 10. 9. Up to 8. 7. 6. One stretch. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Rest. Now, if you're thinking, gosh, those tubes look really cool. I wish I had gotten those tubes. You can still get tubes. There's a post I put a couple days ago from Power Systems. They've got 50% off. Free shipping. I think it's good through later this month. I don't think it's done yet. And failing that, I do still have some tubes in the fitness center for sale. So we can arrange to meet for those as well. I just like the tubes a lot because they're very versatile. And again, when this is all over, keep them. Use them when you travel. So easy to pack, so much they can do for you. Let's do a stretch for our deltoids. Don't forget those rear delts. We'll come back to those in a minute. I'm going to grab my towel tonight. I don't have to, but I like to sometimes. I'm going to gather it up in a neat 2-inch pleated fold. Or you can just gather it up. Hold it behind your back. Put the backs of your hands against your back side. Roll the shoulders back and down. Let's push our knuckles toward the floor. Let's lift our sternum up. Feel that stretch all around our deltoids. Breathe and lift and push those knuckles down. Push your knuckles toward the floor. Feel it in your shoulders. When you've had enough of that, just for fun, we're going to press our arms back and press our chest forward. Bring some more stretch to the front of the body. Again, when you spend a lot of time leaning forward, hunched over a computer or driving, whatever you're doing, opening up your chest this way is very helpful and feel good. Those muscles will get tight as they're shortened so much of the time. Muscles adapt to whatever you ask them to do. If they're doing this, everything gets short and tight. This opens it back up again. Let's do our rear delt. It could be reverse fly, rear delt row with dumbbells, or it can be our rear delt with our tubes. We've all got our options. Let's pack our shoulders in 5, 6, 7, 8, pull. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open the front body. Keep it going for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, almost there, and 4, 3, 2, builds up over time. Nice, relax. You want to feel that right back in here. These are small muscles, but they're very important to your posture. When I was in massage school, the instructors told us that they were looking at a cadaver when she was in school. And the person was saying that sometimes cadavers don't have that muscle left at all, it just atrophies away. Those are the folks walking around like this. Keep those muscles strong. So you have balance from the front and back of the body. Let's stretch. Roll the shoulders. Let's take your right hand and cross your left shoulder. With your left hand, pull that right arm over. Try to keep that shoulder down so it's not up here. It's down and then over. We're going to stretch in the back of your right shoulder. We're going to switch sides. Taking that left hand across the right shoulder. The right hand pulling over, keeping the shoulder down. Posterior deltoid stretch. Relax. You got plenty of time. Let's do windshield wipers. So grab a towel, or grab a tube if you like. So we'll do some windshield wipers. You can use a towel or a doubled up tube. Let's pack our shoulders. Tuck your elbows, palms are facing in. Pull it tight like you're trying to tear the towel in half. Now, rotate from the shoulder joint back and forth. Pull it tight, try to tear the towel in half. You'll feel the burn from external rotation. For 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, home stretch, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, and now we'll rest. Now if you've got a light tube, by the by, you can put your light tube and you can do internal rotation as well. You can do one tube, or you can do 2 tubes. A lot of times what we say is to put a folded up towel under your elbow when you do that rotation. Kind of makes you keep your elbow in place and not compress blood flow. So that's for later if you like to want to add internal rotation. Let's stretch those rotator cuff muscles. Please roll your shoulders back first. With your right hand, grab your left arm. Grab the meaty part, not just the wrist. Pull down the left arm and tilt the right ear toward the right shoulder. You'll feel the stretch in the left side of your neck, in your scalenes, in your levator scapula, in your rotator cuff. Let's switch sides. Still with the shoulders rolled back. Reach behind the left hand, grab the right forearm, pull down the shoulder, tip the left ear to the left shoulder. Feel the stretch in the scalenes of the right side of the neck, levator scapula, and rotator cuff. And relax. All right. Triceps. If you've got the tube and you have a strap, move it to the top of your door. If you've got the tube but you don't have a strap, you'll do a kickback in our sort of pyramid pose. Ground the foot on the tube, hinge your hips, bring your spine parallel to the floor, and extend back. If you've got dumbbells and they're light, do that same thing with light dumbbells. If you've got not that challenging of a weight that you can do that with, it's okay. If they're too heavy for that, you can do one at a time. You can do leaning on a chair, do the one arm kickback, alternate sides, or do the overhead, bending, extending, and alternate sides. So, that should be clear as mud. We're doing 4 sets. Again, this will sound familiar. You can do 4 sets with both hands. You can do 1 set with one arm, and then alternate sides. So you're doing 2 on each side, but it's a heavier resistance. So you decide. You're doing 1 arm at a time, if so alternate side to side. If you're doing both arms, do both arms for 4 times. So, let's set ourselves up and get ready. Straighten and bend. Down and up. Exhale, inhale. Working triceps. The more you straighten that arm, the more you engage for 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. Home stretch. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right. That's hard. Switch sides and get ready to extend and bend. Down and up. Lower and lift. 12. 11. 10. 9. Press for 8. Extend for 7. And straighten that arm for 6. Bring it right down to your side. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Let's catch our breath. Let's go ahead and catch our breath on these triceps. We'll finish triceps and we'll move on to biceps separately in a moment. So the next class I do on Thursday, we'll be adapting a lot of this stuff for our modified high intensity. Okay, if you're doing both sides, we're going to do both sides again for the third set. If you're doing one side at a time, we'll go back to the side we started on. Spine is packed, stacked, shoulders are packed, and get ready to extend and press. Got to really straighten that arm to engage those triceps for 12, 11, 10, press for 9, extend for 8, 7, 6, almost there, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Man, that got hard at the end. This is the perfect tune for me to do both at once, because that got really hard at the end. That's what you want, by the way, when you're working with resistance. You want it to be really hard at the end. So you really couldn't do much more than you did. Now, that's tricky when you're working at home with limited resources. You only have a couple pairs of dumbbells or whatever you've got. That's where you can kind of like fudge the reps, do more reps if you have to get fatigue. But ideally, whatever we're doing fatigues the muscle at some point. Last set. Okay, you can do both arms, or if you did one arm at a time, second side, second set. Choose your option. And get ready to extend. Bend. Down and up. Again, really straighten that arm. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. All right. Time to stretch those triceps. I'm going to use a towel. You don't have to. Just take the towel in one hand. Drape it down your spine. With your other hand, put your thumb under. Reach across your back and as high as you can and grab that towel and pull down so the top elbow points up. You feel the stretch in your upper arm. If you don't have a towel, just push or pull your elbow back this way. You feel it in your triceps. Breathe. Let's switch arms. Break it down your spine. Flip your thumb under, reach across your back as far as you can and up as high as you can. Pull down. Tricep stretch. Let's do some biceps next. I think I'm going to suggest just doing 4 sets on both arms. If you want to double up on this one, you can. I'm not feeling it tonight, but you have that option. You can ground under your right foot, or hold both handles with one hand, or you can do both feet and both hands. So it's your choice. I'm going to do both. I'm going to just change my grip subtly between sets. So my first set, I'll ground both feet on the tube, again under the arch. I can make it harder with a wider stance to take some of the stretch out of the tube, or easier with a narrower stance. Let's go to hip width stance. Knees a little bit soft. For the first set, I'm turning my palms out to the side. So I'm externally rotating a little bit. And curl from here. Here we go. Lift it up. Lift it down. Exhale, inhale. Changing the angle a little bit. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Look at the biceps. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Catch your breath. You can also mix up the tempo. So when you do these on your own, if you're tube isn't really heavy enough, do like 8 regular, do like 8 half time, like 8 regular or something like that to make it more challenging. The way we make it harder is the concept called time under tension. So slowing down the tempo does make it more hard, more challenging. But coming back to here now, my next set, palms are forward. Again, knees slightly soft, brace the core, pack the shoulders, lengthen the spine, lift the sternum. Get ready. Curl it. Lift it lower. Bring your knuckles up toward your shoulders. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, one stretch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Now I'm wishing I hadn't said I was going to do 4 sets because this is getting really hard already. So I was very smart not to double my tube up tonight because I wouldn't have finished that set. But how do I know these things, you ask? Because I am a fitness professional. 3rd set. Knees are soft, turning my palms out once again. And get ready. Curl it. Lift and lower. Up and down. Going. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, one stretch, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Again, I'm really wishing I hadn't said we're doing 4 sets. But I could whip out and switch to a lighter tube. But I'm going to risk not finishing my 4 set. So you will learn what I've been saying. It's not about how many reps we do. It's about fatiguing the muscle. And sometimes when we fail, we succeed the most. The muscles fail, we've really succeeded. So if I don't finish the set, that's really good. But if I do finish the set, that's good too. See how that works? It's called heads I win, tails you lose. Knees are soft, palms are forward. Last set. 5, 6, 7, 8. Curl it. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale, up and down. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right. See, that was really good. Feel the burn. Open your arms. Lift your thumbs under and press back and stretch those biceps. All right. We have done legs, chest, back, shoulders, arms. We touched on core a little bit with our chops earlier. Let's do some more core. I think we're running low on time. So I'm going to go right to bunches of crunches. Keeping in mind that a crunch is not a full sit-up. I don't recommend full sit-ups. That gets into your hip flexors. We're focusing on abdominals here. So, on our backs, our knees are bent. We can cross our hands over our shoulders to crunch. We can also put our fingertips behind our ears. But realistically, most of us will want to cradle the weight of our head in our hands. But in doing this, we are not pulling on the head. We're keeping the neck long, and so you can hold an orange under your chin. So don't give me this. Keep it long to support the weight of the head. We're going to crunch center, and then twist from side to side, and break it down. In 4, in 3, we're crunching up the center. For 8, 7, scoop those abs. Feel the shoulders up. Exhale up, inhale down. For 4, Next, in 3, we're going to cross and twist the right shoulder toward the left knee. Knee lift is optional, so I'll twist. The knee lift is optional. You can just cross over and punch if you want to. Grab that knee lift. Make it more challenging. For 4, 3, 2, back to center. For 8, 7, scoop those abs. For 6, curl that spine. Exhale up, inhale back down. For 4, 3, next, twist that left shoulder towards your right knee. Knee lift is optional. For 8, 7, 6, twist for 5, touch for 4, 3, 2, back to center, break it down. 4, 3, 2, next, twist that right shoulder toward that left knee. For 4, 3, 2, back to center. For 4, 3, 2, twist that left shoulder toward that right knee. For 4, 3, 2, back to center. For 2, twist it left. For 2, back to center. For 2, next, twist it right. For 2, break it down. Single to the center. Twist it left. Back to center. Twist it right. Back to center. Keep it center. For 4. For 3. Lift your knees. Keep your shoulders down. This time, lift your hips off the mat. For 8. 7. 6. 5. Reverse crunch. 4. 3. 2. Hug your knees to your chest. Relax your head and neck. Rock out your back. That's all the crunches you need for your challenge and more. Roll the legs in a circle 3 times one direction. Traverse to the other direction. Let's plant our feet. Keep those feet wide. We'll just windshield wiper the knees from side to side, releasing the back. Roll over onto hands and knees. Planting our knees under our hips, our wrists under our shoulders. You can also use fists for wrists if you prefer. Inhaling, lifting the chest and tailbone, looking forward for cow pose. Exhale, scooping in for cat pose. Inhale, lift, look forward. Exhale, scoop it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop. Come back to neutral spine. Bring our big toes together and open our knees wide, wider than our hips. And we'll sink our hips back to our heels. We'll walk our fingertips forward, float the forehead down toward the mat. Sinking the hips, fractioning the back, decompressing the spine. Let's inhale and exhale, walking your hands to the left. Perhaps placing the right hand on top of the left hand. Inhale and exhale, that right hip back down. Bring breath into the side of your body and stretch. Enjoy the relaxation. Inhale and exhale back to center. Settle in. Just breathe and sink for a couple of breaths. Let's inhale and exhale, walking our hands to the right, placing the left hand on top of the right hand and sinking back into the left hip. Bringing the breath to the left side body. Inhaling and exhaling, come back to center. Stay for a breath or 2. And now we'll slowly walk our hands in toward our knees and sit up. We'll curl our toes under. We'll pull back into the balls of our feet. Inhale and exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale and exhale, rise. Take a saddle stance. Taking a wider stance so you can see me. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. And press. Give yourself a hand. Thanks for checking in. See you next time.